Hey tribe, welcome back to my channel. So I am much better now. Thank you for all your beautiful and caring messages. We are bringing back one of those readings I've done a while ago, and the topic is the unexpected. So I'm using my intuitive deck, which is an abstract handmade deck, and I want you guys to choose from imagery or maybe from numbers. Number 1 is on your left, number 4 is on your right. Let's zoom in. Pile number 1, we have this card right here. See if you can see any imagery in it, you know, if it reminds you of something. Pile number 2. Pile number 3. And pile number 4. So if you need some more time, stop the video right here. I'll catch you in timestamps. Hey pile number 1 people, so whoever has chosen this card right here, let's take a look at your reading. I'm gonna be using the new deck, one of my new decks, and let's see, the unexpected. Let's see what comes up to you here, guys. The unexpected, pile number 1. Oh, okay, too many cards want to come out. There's a lot to say, pile number 1. You know, with that, what I'm feeling straight away, it seems like so many things have happened. And for a lot of you, it's almost like maybe you talked about this to someone. I'm not sure. But almost like when I say, you know, if I only knew what a year could bring to a person. That's what kind of a feeling I'm getting here with pile number 1. Okay, let's let gravity do the work. The unexpected. I want 3 cards for you guys here. We have the 8 of water. We have the high priest. I like this a lot. And we have the 3 of water. Yeah, this is beautiful. I'm gonna be pulling from one more deck, maybe a couple. Let's see how I feel about this. And then we're gonna start talking. Okay. Knight of Swords. Death. Wow. Let's see what 3 of water is being clarified by. 9 of wands, bottom of the deck, the tower reversed. Okay, this is quite intense here. Let me adjust the camera for you. I'm gonna take you a tiny bit closer. Here we go. I want to pull 1 card from the Magic of You Oracle. What is pile number 1 succeeding at? What is pile number 1 succeeding at? We have the Maximus card. I love this. This is coming up, you know, quite often the past couple of months. Bottom of the deck, doable. The key is within your grasp. I see, okay. Pile number 1, the unexpected. Okay, listen, it does feel like the 8 of water as well as the Knight of Swords is the past energy. Remember, we all on different time frames, so you might be still going through this. Some of you will be, some of you have just gone over this situation. It seems like you are either leaving this intensity, a period of intense energy or intense action. You just basically like, nah, I don't feel like it anymore. For some of you, there might have been some kind of a tense situation that you felt like you had to take yourself out of the equation. That's what I'm feeling here. And you're like, I feel like it's my time to move on. You know, the Knight of Swords is the card that is quite quick, you know. It's a very fast moving card, put it together with the 8 of water, which is the 8 of cups, and you literally like, you I'm just gonna say it, you know me guys, you're like, I don't know if I can, okay. I'm gonna get demonetized. You're like, F off, you know, I'm moving away from the situation. It's not helping me. I feel like it's done and over with, especially with the Tower reversed. It does seem like for some of you, you know, and it's followed by the 10 of Wands here. Some of you have probably been through a situation where it felt like a bit much. And you probably have either felt intense energetic upgrades of some sorts, but you probably were like, oh my god, I can't wait for this to be over and done with. For some of you, you might have just been very busy. And for a lot of you, what's happening here with the High Priest as well as Death, either, now I'm gonna split you guys into scenarios. Either what's happening, what's unexpected, you coming across a really good mentor, teacher, counselor, someone who can help you and give you wisdom along the way. It can be anyone in your circle or maybe someone new. Either you are changing the way you used to see the tradition, government, anything to do with that, okay, authority, and you changing your ways. Maybe for some of you, you thought that, you know, I'm aware of the situation, I know exactly what it is, or I have my own beliefs, and your belief system as part of unexpected might be changing big time. Maybe someone's gonna say something to you where you're gonna be like, ooh, this is intense, you know, I have to think about this. For others of you, you might be dwelling, maybe diving a bit deeper into spirituality and spiritual things and, you know, higher understanding here. What I'm seeing, there's overall, you know, a strong spiritual transition, but it's all about knowledge. It's all about knowledge and upgrade. You know, I didn't know that this would happen to me, or that I'm gonna be thinking, you know, about certain things this way, but here I am. That's what kind of situation I'm seeing here. For some of you, you probably have given too much lately to someone, or maybe a certain situation with Maximus card. How can you feed others when your own table is empty? And there's a realization about that. You're like, I feel like I need to take some more time for myself with 3 of water as well as the 9 of wands. It seems like you're protecting your happiness, so don't be surprised if this moment will come when you're gonna be like, I don't care about anything else at the moment. I feel like this is all about cherishing myself, my own happiness, and I don't want to be scattered anymore. Literally, I'm hearing scattered. I don't want to be scattered. I feel like I am condensed in my happiness. And it does seem like for some of you, you have given too much here, you know, in the past. And now you're realizing it. And, you know, the way you were before and how you're going to be in the near future within the next couple of months, you're going to be a bit of a different person. I'm seeing new friendships coming in. Maybe some of you are going to get reunited with someone here. And I'm seeing a lot of people who have had their heart space guarded, or you do have now, because something has happened in the past. You're going to be working on putting those guards down. And you'll be thinking, listen, how can I just be happy right now? How can I keep hearing move on. I don't know what you're moving on from here, you know. For a lot of people, this is going to be a different scenario, but it's like, I want to say, you know, let's move on for pile number 1. Let's move on. Let's move towards a very light-hearted space. Let's open our hearts and let's care for one another. That's what kind of a vibe I'm getting for pile number 1. What's improving, pile number 1? The unexpected. What's improving? What don't you see just yet? We have the Ace of Wands. We have the 3 of Pentacles. We have the 8 of Wands. I don't like to finish a reading with the 8 of Wands. Let's pull one more. We have the Knight of Cups. Bottom of a deck, 2 of Pentacles. Okay. What's happening, what to expect in the future? It seems like you're going to be pretty stoked about something, a new project, a new idea, but it does seem like you are the one who is going to initiate that. You're going to probably come across some kind of opportunity on an idea, and you're going to be happy about it. You might be talking about that idea with other people, or this might include other people in your circle or in your workplace. These can be clients, these can be partnerships, this can be, friends giving you advice on whatever the situation is. But it does seem like you're going to be pretty stoked about it. It's all about moving forward for pile number 1. You're not looking back. And for those who have been stuck on a situation that might have been hurtful, or if you felt like you've been stuck in one place for too long, the unexpected is that you're going to be moving forward very, very fast. And it seems like faster than you probably think. So I wouldn't, worry too much about stagnant moments for you guys, because everything will happen for a reason. And it's almost like you're being prepared for a really, really busy period of time. Okay? And look out for opportunities, messages coming from other people, communication coming from abroad, or people living in different cities, different places, locations, countries even. You're gonna get a lot of offerings here, pile number 1. And the intuitive card that you've chosen is all about messages. It's all about messages. Let's pull a couple of more cards from the intuitive deck. The unexpected. Someone is putting their walls down. This is either you or someone that you're dealing with. I'm hearing I want to collaborate. I don't want to keep my walls up. I want to learn from you, or can you teach me? This is either or, okay? I keep hearing everything is happening too fast. It's just so intense, it's too fast, but you're smiling when you're saying that. Because it seems like for some of you, you've been waiting for this moment for a long time. Yeah, for a lot of you, home environment is going to be improving, domestic environment, maybe location, whatever that would be for you. That's to do with home. And there's someone either who's learning from you or you're learning from someone. And you're gonna have a strong connection with water. Now it can be a water sign, or it can be an actual water that you're doing something with it. Some of you might be interested in certain types of water that are really good for you. For others of you, maybe this is some kind of ritual that includes water. For others of you, might be just spending a bit more time by the water. But whatever this is, it seems like it's going to give you a clear idea or a clear understanding about what it is that you need to do and how to move forward. Let's pull a couple of cards for pile number 1 as advice cards, or whatever you might need to hear from your higher self. Let's pull from the Animal Tarot deck. Well, that's pile number 1 need to know. Now, I'm going to pull 3 cards. So for some of you, one of them is going to be a message. For others of you, you might want to hear all of them out and kind of filter them out. Give me a moment. Okay, let's start with the Emperor. It says, structure and organization are more important right now. Don't be afraid to take on a leadership role, as you have much wisdom to offer. Renewal says, it's time to get clarity about your life purpose and make changes so that you're on the path most divinely suited to you. Forgive what has been without judgment and fearlessly embrace what's to come. And message number 3, Five of Spring, it says occasionally you might experience clashes with others. If you decide the matter is worth your energy, then do what you can to minimize the conflict without sacrificing your goals or beliefs. I do hope that this was helpful. Tribe, thank you very much for coming back. Love you as always. Thank you for your support. I'll catch you soon. Hello, pile number 2. For you, interestingly, I want to use the zombie deck. Let's see, the unexpected. I'm going to be pulling from a couple of other decks. We'll see what I feel like. But what is the unexpected? You know, straight away I'm getting that from your intuitive card, international, some kind of a vibe. Either you live in a place that you haven't grown up in, or you just have a very broad perspective, or you're seeking for international connections. I'm seeing someone living on a land where they haven't been born in. But that's not necessarily for all of you. Remember to filter out the messages. There's a lot of you guys watching now, okay? We have the Knight of Hazards. The unexpected. I'm seeing some of you avoiding some kind of an accident here straight away, because you're quite protected here. You know, the accident doesn't have to be an actual accident, some kind of a fuck up. You know, that's what I'm feeling here, pile number 2. You're avoiding that situation. And you're going to avoid it by taking it one step at a time. Not rushing it, not rushing or pushing some kind of situations, you know, not being too harsh on yourself, or overall not trying to be ahead of time. That's what I'm feeling here, pile number 2. The unexpected vouchers. Okay, thank you. The Wheel of Fortune is here. Good stuff. Okay, I want 3 more. Okay, for a couple of you, straight away there is a message saying the unexpected is exactly what you are going to do, and you might switch things around. You might send a message to someone. For some of you, getting a message from someone, but it does seem like even if you are getting a message from someone, you are the one to initiate this connection to start with, or you are the one who was keeping this connection going, and there might be some form of communication coming your way because you kept it going. Maybe intuitively you felt like you had to and you didn't know why, and therefore you might get some kind of useful info, you know? Basically the unexpected is what you were patient with, and you're gonna be able to see the fruits of the labor. Would it be relationship, you know, business partnership, work, whatever that would be, your patience is gonna pay off, this is saying pile number 2, okay? We have the King of Wands. We have the Hangman. And we have the World. Yeah, that's why that international type of vibe I'm getting here. Let me adjust you guys. We have the Two of Cups right here. I'm gonna pull 1 card from the Magic of You Oracle. Let's see what you're improving. What are you improving? What's the unexpected? What are you improving, pile 2? Great, we have Mosaic. It says, let chance play its creative role in your life. Yeah. See, the unexpected, basically, it seems like a lot of you guys are going to either, you have gone through this already. For some of you, you are going to go through this. You're going to let go of a grip. And once you do, with the Knight of Hazards right here, that's when you're going to allow yourself to go with the flow, but at the same time not, you know, not lose control. It's just being in the middle, you know, let me see how this is gonna pan out. And once you do that, it seems like a lot of things will open up for you. especially those who had control issues in the past. If you wanted to see certain outcomes, if you were like, I just want it that way, no other way, you will just let it go a bit. You will not micromanage the universe. And once you do that, I'm hearing for a lot of you, you know, with the mosaic card, once you become a bit more creative and you allow your inner child to come out, with the King of Wands too, right? The King of Wands is quite a creative persona. They like to travel too. It seems like that's when you're going to see things moving forward for you. It seems like for some of you, if you have a trip planned or some kind of movement or move in, you'll get there. You just need a bit more patient. It does seem like for pile number 2, things are quite, you know, divinely timed here. So I'm not seeing people being able to push certain things too much. But overall, pile number 2 has some kind of international vibe. Would it be being visible, you know, internationally? Would it be being able to travel or exploration of some sorts and living freely? That's possible. That's probably going to be unexpected for you. But why is this unexpected? Because you will allow yourself to be stagnant for X amount of time, and you're just going to surrender. Once you do surrender, once you do just take one day at a time, that's when things will start moving forward. And I know some people hate hearing that, but you know what? That's how it goes. Once we surrender the control, we think that we control things, right? But actually, it's quite divinely orchestrated for us. That's when we can see the fruits of labor and why it had to happen at the time it's going to happen, or it did happen. I'm also seeing for a couple of you someone visiting you, and that might be for some of you that's going to be a surprise, because you probably have thought that this person won't be able to come your way, but they will. For others of you, you are literally, I'm going to say it, your destiny is shifting. Your path is shifting big time here. So if you are used to living your life in one way, you're going to do something, you're going to reach out to someone, or someone's going to reach out to you. And whoever this person is, they're going to make you look at a situation from a completely different perspective. And you're going to be like, wow, you know, I see life a bit differently now. And therefore, you might be making different choices, or vice versa. Pile number 2, the unexpected. Okay, I won that card. It was literally like calling for me. We have the 3 of Swords. For some of you, this has happened already. It came out as first card. It seems like with 2 of Cups and 3 of Swords, you probably have felt like a person, would it be romantic, would it be, you know, platonic, they were meant for you, but you very quickly realized that this is something that is not going to work out. That was a quick, you know, light bulb moment that has happened, and it's followed by the 9 of Swords too. You're like, damn, I didn't see it coming that way. You know, I didn't see it coming. It felt like, you know, rainbows and unicorns for a while, but it seems like I might have been foolish. And it wasn't actually true. This is for a minority of you, not for all of you. Skip that if that's not your story. For a lot of you now, different scenario. You might get a message through a dream about a situation that kind of screwed you over, or you felt a bit down about it. So all the answers will come through in a dream state. So just note it down, because you're going to be like, whoa, that is actually quite deep. I know exactly why this has happened. I know exactly why this person was in my life, or I know what I have been feeling this way for a while now. The unexpected. You maturing, pile number 2, you know? Even if you feel like you're very mature and you're very clever now, you know, we're all growing. We don't stop learning until we die. And it does seem like for you overall, the unexpected is the new understanding about a situation. You're like, oh my God, I didn't see it coming. And you become so much wiser because of it. Number 9 might be important here for some of you, okay? Yeah, we have the 2 of Cups. This is to do with some kind of relationship, I'm telling you. We have 2 of Cups twice right here. And we have I believe that's the King of Swords right here on the bottom of the deck. Someone got hurt here. And it seems like for some people, it's followed by the Knight of Cups. And for some of you, it seems like you were like, damn, this was shifted, you know. I don't want to put you guys in a box here because I'm getting quite a lot of scenarios for pile number 2. I have to keep switching between scenarios. For some of you, it seems like your partner, your husband, your wife, your lover, boyfriend, girlfriend, doesn't matter. I'm talking about romance here. They will change big time. And for some of you, this is going to be quite unexpected. Maybe you're going to change the way you see them yourself. And you're going to be like, whoa, whoa, you know, this is big, this is important. Let's see, pile number 2, the unexpected. Again, two, see? 2 people, 2 scenarios, 2, I don't know, it feels busy in pile number 2. It does feel very busy. Literally, for some of you are pregnant with twins. And if that's you know about it, probably. And that was a surprise for you, okay? But for others of you, it seems like someone isn't the way that you used to see them before. There's a different type of personality that you are noticing. Whoever this person is. And you're like, ooh, that was unexpected. You've seen someone, either someone for most of you, or a situation from a completely different type of view, light, I almost want to say. And someone wants revenge. So yeah, double 5. Someone wants revenge or change to this type of connection. I don't want this anymore. Let's leave this, you know, behind. I don't want that. Yeah, let's change it big time, you know. Someone really wants karma here, pile number 2. I don't know what has happened here or what will happen because some of you are not aware of this. But you're like, this was karmic, I'm aware of this, you know, maybe I haven't seen it that way. Would it be situation or relationship? And I gotta move on, but thank you very much. You all feel very grateful here because you're like, you changed the way I used to see the world, you know. And thank you for that. At first, there might be some kind of, you know, grudges being held, but afterwards, it seems like someone is thanking the other person. I'm much wiser, I'm much better, I'm a magician now. I know exactly what needs to be done and how to approach situations like that, right? I'm holding a key now to that knowledge that I was needing before. Good stuff. Let's pull a couple of messages from the Animal Tarot here for you guys. I'm going to pull 3 cards for some of you. There might be 1 message. For others of you, you might want to maybe listen to them all and filter them out yourself. Okay, cards flying on the floor. It seems like someone is literally getting rid of something here, pile number 2. I don't know what the heck was happening, but it seems like it's needed. Okay, pile number 2. What do you need to know from your higher self? We have the Princess of Winter. Pile number 2 just needs to know it's not about pointing fingers and it's not about blaming someone. It's about looking at the situation from 360, okay? We have Prince of Autumn. Okay. And we have the 10 of Winter, which is the 10 of Swords, okay? For some of you, I have to read this one out. If you're still stuck in a situation where you feel like I can't get out of this, you need to know that you can. Your mind tricks you sometimes that you are stuck, you can't move on, there is no way out. There is a way out. Remember, your mind can be a bit, it can be your enemy sometimes. It says, it's easy to convince yourself that you are trapped when you are really not. Trust that God or universe, whatever you believe in, will lift you to new heights and give you greater self-confidence if you affirm your freedom. You have to get out of the cage. The gate is open. Only if you start flying, you can join all of those other birds here. So Prince of Winter says, this is an intellectual challenge that calls upon your ability to think of a matching solution. If helpful information is put to you bluntly, accept the message without being bothered by the messenger. Prince of Autumn. It's important to make a detailed plan before starting any new endeavor. Once you have that plan in place, then you can take immediate action and get as much accomplished as possible. Ten of Winter. It says the end of a career path, project, or relationship brings feelings of mixed joy and sadness, relief and disappointment. Put aside your fears about these changes and trust that a brighter future awaits. I do hope that this was helpful. Pile number 2, Tribe. Thank you for coming back, and I'll catch you soon. Bye for now. Hey, pile number 3 people. So let's see the unexpected. I want to use the Triple Goddess Tarot for you all, guys. I hope you're all doing well. I'm going to be pulling from a couple of more decks. We'll see how we feel here. The unexpected. 6 of Swords came out. Let's clarify that. Okay, I've been told it's going to be clarified below. So, okay, let's continue the story. We have the Fool. Wow, cheers. You on a journey? Pile number 2, the unexpected. The Ace of Swords is here as well. Knight of Wands. You're moving really fast somewhere. The Empress. And the Emperor is here. Damn. Let's clarify the Fool here because I feel like there's more to it. The Hermit. Let's look at the bottom of the deck. We have the 5 of Wands. I do feel like for pile number 3, you might surprise yourself, and that's the unexpected, I'm telling you. It's almost like you get either a new spark from somewhere, motivation, drive, and maybe for some of you have lost it for a while. Let's pull one card from the Magic of You Oracle. What's improving? And you don't see just yet. We have the Mosaic card that came out in one other pile. It says, let's chance play its creative role in your life. And bottom of the deck, we have the Opulence card. It says, it's time to lead. Alrighty. Yeah, I mean, come on. We have the Empress and the Emperor here. It does seem like for a lot of you, what you don't see coming, what's going to be the unexpected for you. I'm going to split you into scenarios, so filter the messages out as usual. I have to repeat it all the time because there are some people who I'm not aware of this just yet, they're new to this. But overall, it seems like for some of you, you're becoming moms or dads. For others of you, you are finding your match. This is a divine union of some sorts you made for one another. For others of you, it seems like you're moving towards, really, really fast, towards abundance. Exactly what you have been longing for. But it does seem like you're going to have to go through this phase of transition, which will put you out of your comfort zone. You might be learning something new. You might have to, you know, spend some more time on your own and making sense of things that are happening around you. And it just might feel like you have to kind of, you know, maybe take one step back or distance yourself from certain things and maybe not do as much. And right around that time, you're going to see everything falling into places. Overall, there is some kind of a new idea with the Ace of Swords here, a light bulb moment here. And for some of you, this is to do with creative, you know, endeavors. For others of you, this is to do with structure in your life. You know, you're going to have a new idea how to have more organization in your life, or how to have a better structure, or become a bit more creative. I do feel like I want to use the in-between tarot for you guys as well, because your start of a reading was quite strong, but it does feel like it's just, you know, a beginning of a story. So I just want to continue that story here. Let's see. Pile number 3. The unexpected. Don't be afraid of competition for some of you. That has to be mentioned here, you know, with the 5 of Wands right here, because it seems like on the other side of competition, or proving what it is that you believe in truly, you know, your dreams will come true, you know. On the other side of it, there is your success. Let's let gravity do the work. We have the High Priestess. This is a strong reading. The unexpected. It has a lot to do with family, you know, and new branch. I almost see in it, you know. For some of you, it's to do with children here. Maybe you used to see children in one way, and you're going to see it in a different way in the future. We have the 7 of Swords. For some of you, you're literally not aware that you're pregnant right now. Not for all of you, okay? I get people all the time commenting, I don't want kids, but like, listen, I'm reading for like 500 of you right now. So filter the messages out, okay? Okay, let's see. The unexpected. For some of you, there's some type of information that's being hidden away from you, but that's happening for a reason. You don't need to know about it right now. And it's not gonna tell me, you know, if that's a surprise, if it has to happen organically, it's not gonna come up in this reading, unfortunately, in the unexpected read, okay? It happens sometimes in my private readings as well, where I have to just let it go, because it just, you know, a person just has to encounter it organically. And I don't like ruining surprises, right? This is not my place anyway. Let's see. Yeah, it's all about some kind of independence, you know, success, and feeling good on your own feet here. And for some of you, probably can't imagine maybe how you're gonna get there, you know, how you're gonna build your own maybe businesses, or if you feel like something is being blocked or is not going as fast as you want it to go, it's saying, and you don't need to see it how it's gonna happen. It's gonna come as a success. There might be a big wave. I'm seeing a massive wave, literally a massive wave that's gonna hit you with abundance, and that's something that has to be kept a bit, you know, in the background for now. And until it happens, just go with the flow and be as creative as you can, okay? Be as creative as you can. I mean, 9 of Coins, 10 of Coins. I mean, why are we here? Why are we here? 6 of Pentacles is here as well. The Strength is here. You know, the Knight of Pentacles is here. It seems like you guys are literally walking towards a period of financial success. Some of you don't see it just yet with the High Priestess and the 7 of Swords. It's been hidden away from you. How I'm gonna get there, you know, who's gonna help me, you know, how can I build my business? Will it be successful? You don't need to know this is saying all the ins and outs. All you need to do is to keep being creative and do things that you love today, and everything will fall into places. For a lot of you guys, you're building heritage, you know, and you're gonna leave some stuff behind for your children, you know, grandchildren, and it's gonna be big. So if you feel like financially you're not there, this is saying it's not the time for it just yet. You're still exploring, you're still, you know, looking into things, right? It might be slow for, especially the beginning parts of it, because you have to explore your strengths, and you have to kind of learn how to, you know, how to deal with money, right? Where do you put it? How much you put aside? How much do you spend? You have to learn that before you're being given all this, you know, financial abundance, because otherwise it's not going to be the same, this is saying. And the unexpected is literally your financial success here, pile number 3. Business, financial success and appreciation from clients, customers, whoever you're dealing with in your work situation. But see, even in the 10 of coins, this guy is holding a clock, a watch. It's all about, you know, the right timing for you here, guys. Yeah, and again, more pentacles. Page of coins is here. You might expect some kind of heritage, you know, some kind of a gift for some of you too. Someone's going to gift you something beautiful. It doesn't have to be so, you know, grand for all of you. It can be an unexpected gift of appreciation, something that you wanted for a while, and here you go, you get it for your birthday, you know, or some kind of celebration, or just, you know, unexpected package, letter of some sorts. It can be as small as that, but I feel like these are the most precious gifts that we can get, right? Something that is really thoughtful. But for others of you, it seems like you don't see it just happening. You don't see it happening just yet, but you're gonna have more money and more financial security than you see just yet. And that's okay, this is saying, okay? It takes time because we want you to be prepared for that moment of time, and you still need to learn about certain things. We have the King of Cups. Somehow, you know, a masculine energy might be important in this journey, one way or the other. We have the Hanged Man. Here you go, that, you know, divine timing. You have to realize certain things. We have the Lovers. You might have to make certain choices or sacrifices along the way. And we have the Four of Swords. Yeah, you're gonna have to chill at one point, you know. Even if you're gonna feel like, oh my god, I have to keep on moving and things are not moving as fast as I want them to, you're gonna have to take a minute for yourself and do things that you love, or take some time to look a bit closer to certain things in your life, and that's when everything will start moving forward. Now let's pull a couple of cards here for you to see what is the message from your highest self. And for some of you, you might want to hear them all out. For others of you, there might be one message out of 3, okay? Pile number 3, what do you need to hear? What do you need to know? Pile number 3, we have the Ace of Summer, which is the Ace of Cups. We have the Six of Spring, which is the Six of Wands. And we have the Four of Summer. Ace of Summer says, this is the beginning of a new emotional experience for you. It may be the first blush of romantic love, the rebirth of a current relationship, maybe situation, I don't know why I wanted to say that, or the awakening of spiritual gifts and insights. Six of Spring says, you may receive a promotion, be chosen for a scholarship, or find that you are singled out for special recognition. You've done an amazing job, and you deserve all the attention. This is a winner card. Four of Summer says, your responsibilities may distract you from noticing all the gifts that God, the universe, is presenting to you. Be open to investigating opportunities that come your way. Basically, don't close yourself off to new things that are being offered to you, so you don't miss out. I do hope that this made sense. Pile number 3, Tribe, thank you very much for coming back. Love you as always. I'll catch you soon. Hey, pile number 4, whoever has chosen the 4th card, let's pull a couple of cards to see the unexpected. What is going on? What can you expect as a surprise? We have the 10 of... The 10? What? The moon. I don't know why I saw a 10 of cups here. Yeah, something's really hidden from you guys. For some of you, don't really need to know about that. It has to come as a surprise with the moon. We have the 5 of air. Give me 1 second. We have... What else? 6 of water. Okay, let's pull from one more deck. Let's see which one I want for you guys. I feel like the haunted house is looking at me. Okay, thank you. The Fool is here. It's interesting, you know, because the moon is being clarified by the Fool, but in this Fool card, we have a big ass moon right above her. We have the 6 of Wands, clarifying the 5 of air. And we have the 9 of Pentacles, clarifying the 6 of water. This is nice. And the 3 of Cups is right at the bottom of a deck. Okay. Okay, one more card, guys. One more card, bear with me. From the Magic of the Oracle, because I pulled it for all other piles. What is improving? The unexpected. What is improving? Pile number 4. We have the Translucence card. It says, love the darkness. And I feel like that's what's happening here. For a lot of you guys, what I'm seeing straight away, it seems like there is some kind of a hidden information, but it's very connected to your intuition here. Let me adjust you. Maybe if you were doubting your intuition in the past, what this is saying, you're going to get confirmations about your intuitive hints, basically. Especially if your intellect was getting in the way, your ego was getting in the way, and you were like, am I actually feeling that this is true? That's going to be true. This is saying, basically, whatever you have been feeling in the past about certain situation, that's most likely true. Now, if you felt like something is hidden from you, or if you felt like you didn't need to know about the whole situation, say, I'm going to give you an example. If you felt like, oh, I really want to, book a tarot reading with someone and get to the bottom of certain, questions that I have, but something is holding me back, this is saying, listen to that feeling of being held back. You don't need to know about something. You probably don't need that reading just yet, okay? Feel it through. It's all about feeling it through for pile number 4. And for a lot of others of you, if you felt like you needed some more time to process certain things in your life and to just kind of get your shit together, it's saying that's exactly what you need to do. The unexpected is going to be that it's almost like you're going to surprise yourself. If you felt like, even if a lot of people advised you otherwise, if you felt like you had to hold back, or if you felt like you had to just feel the emotions through, doesn't matter how shitty they might have felt like, you gotta do it. It's saying give yourself time, pile number 4. There is gonna be a moment of success coming through here for you, but it's gonna come right after the moment when you'll feel a bit conflicted. How do I do things? There might be some kind of a conflict, specifically with someone else that you might be going through, or you might be in conflict in your own head about someone. And for a lot of you, this is basically very intuitive pile. It's saying what you felt is going to be confirmed, and you're probably going to be surprised. For some of you, what you felt or what you've written down in your maybe notepads or diaries might be very specific, but this information will be clarified for you with live events of some sort. So don't doubt your intuition and do not second guess yourself, okay? Number 6 might be important here, as well as number 9 for some of you. I'm also seeing improvements in your stability. After some kind of conflicting situation or energetic chaos, you very suddenly will feel like everything is exactly how you want it to be, especially when it comes to independence. If you felt like you've been, you know, attached to something or someone, or you've been stuck and you couldn't get, you know, to the other side of independence, you are getting there, this is saying. But first of all, allow yourself to feel the darkness, okay? And fall in love with your shadow. This is not about, you know, we all cast a shadow as human beings, right? This is not about, you know, seeking for only love and light. It's about understanding that you have your own shadow. It's there for a reason. There are a lot of secrets and answers that you can find there and understand yourself as well as others. So make it your friend instead of getting rid of it. And for a lot of you, I feel like that's something you have been, you know, exploring for a while. Maybe for some of you have been fed up with, you know, toxic positivity, and you're gonna get confirmations along the way, especially if that's something that you wanted to talk about. Overall, I'm seeing, you know, you being visible somehow in the future. For some of you, it might feel a bit intense, but I feel like for a lot of you, that's exactly where you need to be. Okay, what deck do I want for pile number 2? Sorry, 4. Some of you maybe came from pile number 2, or you going there, I don't know. But let me see. Okay, let's take the intuitive deck. The unexpected. Okay, the unexpected. Pile number 4. Too many. The unexpected. Okay, straight away, you know, with this sequence, what I'm getting, your success lies on the other side of comfort. Don't keep walls up, you know, especially if you're trying to be visible on social media. Try to be as open as possible and as real as possible. Your authenticity will be celebrated. Don't lose who you are, this is saying, okay? I'm seeing some of you are gonna have enough money to save for your own home or to improve your household. Let's clarify that translucence card. Overall, pile number 4, you need to know that you're gaining freedom. You might have to, you know, take certain turns and shift things around. It's not going to be comfortable, but you're gaining freedom and success. And, you know, it's literally like that saying, you know, the brave ones drink champagne. So that's literally what's happening here. From the intuitive deck, you have the Emperor and the Empress cards coming up here. By the way, this is my own, you know, handmade deck, so you probably won't get it. But you have both of these cards coming up. Juggle, you know, and balance as much as you can the feminine and the masculine in you. And also we had the, I believe, we have the 6 of water here. You know, 6 for me is a very balanced energy, because I think every time I see 6, I think of the 6 of Pentacles. And we have the 9 of Pentacles on top of that. It does seem like for some of you, you're going to come back to exactly where you need to be. A familiar situation, familiar location, or familiar job, exactly where you need to be. For some of you, this might require travel, and maybe you don't see just yet that you can, you know, achieve this. For some of you, someone from abroad might reach out to you, or vice versa. Yeah, home environment is being exaggerated here for pile number 4. And it makes sense, 4 corners of a home, you know. Oh. But take time to learn. Take time, pile number 4, you know, take time to learn an advice that you have received recently or a message you have received from someone. Soak it all in. This is not about being cocky, not being, you know, even if you know that you're going to be successful, it's not about, you know, just clinging on to it. It's about understanding what kind of shadows you have and what to deal with. Because someone is going to say something to you or they have just said that might have been triggering at first, but that's needed for you to seek for a better life. Almost, I'm hearing. That's not for all of you. Filter messages out. You'll know if that's for you. Yeah, someone whispered something to you, you know. There might be some kind of a private setting or private session of some sorts. Whatever that was, you know, someone was trying to help you out. And I'm seeing that someone doesn't want to hear that. So I don't know who this is. Would it be you or someone else? But someone really has to listen because they've been ignoring something for a long time. Yeah, someone didn't want to face, you know, the shadows. The unexpected, pile number 4. Scenario not for all of you, but for some of you. Someone might be testing your limits, and if anyone lied in your circle or you did, someone sees through bullshit. That's something for some of you, not all of you. Okay, everything is almost like on a platter, on a silver platter. Everything is being seen and everything is being acknowledged. This is saying, okay. Let's pull a couple of messages from your higher self. I'm gonna pull 3 cards. For some of you, you might want to take a message from one of them. For others of you, you might want to listen to all 3. It depends how you feel about it. And what vibes. Okay, a message for pile number 4 from their higher self. We have the 4 of summer. We have the Prince of Spring. And we have the 8 of autumn coming up here. All right. 4 of summer says, your responsibilities may distract you from noticing all the gifts that God or universe is presenting to you. Be open to investigating opportunities that come your way. Basically saying don't miss out opportunities. Either to grow, you know, something to grasp, etc., etc. Prince of Spring, an opportunity arises that needs your attention right away. I think this is a continuation. Moving quickly is important, yet there is nothing you can't handle if you follow your inner guidance. 8 of Autumn. It's a perfect time to learn all you can by returning to school, taking a seminar, or conducting research. Do your best work, and law of attraction will bring you prosperity and career advancement. Improve, 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 you know, and expand your education or your knowledge. Thank you, Tribe, for coming back. Love you as always, and I'll catch you soon. Bye for now.